Okay. I've got the time today. Hello everybody, my name is Yuji. Minakawa is taking a backseat for this video. He has other work to do anyways. Being a demon is hard work, you know. Lots of shit to do. But I've got the time and the attitude to talk some shit and disprove some points, so let's get this rolling. As always, don't go out of your way to harass anyone mentioned in the video. Leave your opinions and bitching to this comment section or private DMs and Discord servers. Please and thank. On January 22nd, 2025, a user named MechelleArtist posted a video, leaving Dreamer Studios' influence and drama behind. The reason I found this video was because I was tagged in a community post by Bailey Art Lover, which... victims of what? People being stupid and spreading misinformation? People making videos about us? Honey, that's not new. I, personally, have had quite a few videos made about me back when I had my original YouTube channel, Constructive Criticism. Spockter Theory, The Name's Junkie, and Simply Dad made videos about me, as well as some random YouTube channel I don't remember the name of that was just reiterating Junkie's points. Several years later, Dreamer has had a video that wasn't by you or your idiot friends made about him by Riolu Puppy, and that video only made him a victim of transphobia because Riolu, throughout the whole video, called Dreamer she and her, despite Dreamer stating multiple times in multiple places that he uses he and him pronouns. Oh, and Midnight Red Laster, he also made 2 videos on Dreamer, and both were bad. But people just making videos about us doesn't make us victims. Hell, half the time we don't even care unless the video makes valid points or the video is slanderous. Like the one we're talking about today. Before we actually jump into the video, let's have a look at the description. Ahem. Looks like they had a point. There's nothing I could do when it comes to dealing with Bailey/Bay Nightwolf. I thought supporting Dreamer Studios meant standing up for what was right, but over time I started to realize the truth. The reason I had to unsubscribe from Dreamer Studios is because of the constant manipulation, the toxic drama, and the way he influenced his fans, including me, to blindly defend him. Okay, first of all, manipulation where? Point to me where he's manipulated his fans to do jack and shit for him. He made videos talking about art and drama, presenting a lot of screenshots and a lot of evidence to back up his claims and his points. If you or anyone else defended him against his detractors, that was a you decision, because you at the time felt it was right to defend him from whatever it was. As for the toxic drama bit, yeah, drama can be toxic and stressful. That is not news to anyone. But we're on the internet, and if we want to call someone out for being a dumb cunt, we're going to. We're bitches with opinions. That is also not news to anyone. For years I believed in his words, even at the cost of my friendships. People warned me about what he was doing, how he was twisting the narrative to suit himself and targeting others like Brian Oxford, Pirate Fox Hunter, and Jenkins Robinson. I didn't listen. I thought they were just haters or white knights for Bailey, but as the drama got worse, it became impossible to ignore that Dreamer Studios was part of the problem, not the solution. Twisting the narrative, how? How was the narrative twisted or misconstrued in any way? You better give me answers in the video, or I swear to God I'm hitting you with a dead fish. We'll get back to the lost friends part in a bit because it's mentioned several times throughout the video. I lost friends because of my loyalty to him. People I cared about stopped talking to me because they thought I was one of Dreamer's puppets. It broke my heart to see those friendships crumble, but I didn't want to admit they might be right. It wasn't until I stepped back and took a good look at everything that I realized how wrong I was. This video is my way of saying I'm done with the lies, the toxicity, and the drama. I'm leaving Dreamer Studios' influence behind and moving forward, whether that means helping Pirate Fox Hunter, Brian Oxford, or anyone else bring this mess to an end. I don't know yet, but what I do know is this: I won't be a part of the problem anymore. bringing this mess to an homegirl. Dreamer Studios hasn't made a video about Bailey or the band of dipshits in years. His last video about Bailey and the Goons was in 2022, and it was a response video to an email Pirate Fox Hunter sent to Dreamer because Hunter was spamming him, and it pissed him off. Put an end to this mess? Hunter, Brian, and Bailey are the ones dragging this out. Even when no one is talking about them, they make post after post talking about this shit. If you want this to end, stop talking about it. I won't be part of the problem anymore, you say as you actively contribute to the problem you want to stop. If you wanted this drama to stop, you shouldn't have made a video talking shit, because now I'm getting involved again. You are actively contributing to the drama. Congrats. Okay, that description was a nightmare. Let's hope the video, which is 11 minutes long, answers some of my questions that I have. Spoilers, it doesn't.
Alright, I think it's time I come clean about something that's been bugging me for a long time now. I've been silent about this shit for years because, honestly, I thought it wasn't my place to speak up. But now, looking at how things have spiraled out of control, I can't sit on the sidelines anymore. I used to be one of Dreamer Studios' biggest fans. Hell, I thought I was even a friend of his at one point. Back then, I was just a kid, only 12, trying to make my way into the art community and find people who shared my interests. And now I'm 16 years old, so what I found out, this drama turns out to be toxic.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Immediate pause. Brother, who are you? You were a fan of Dreamer Studios' channel, and you thought you were his friend? What in the parasocial relationship is this shit? Girly pop. You don't know who he is. Hell, we can't even find any evidence of you in his comment section. I assume you were commenting on a different account, if you were at all, and if you were and he responded positively to you, that doesn't make you friends? And if you weren't commenting at all and he never spoke to you at all, how the fuck did you think you were friends? I'm actually flabbergasted right now. YouTubers are not your friends. It is not Dreamer Studios' fault that you decided to parasocial your way into believing you were friends with him and got let down by some made-up expectation you had of him as your friend. You claim to be 16 years old and say you were 12 when you found this channel, and say you were a child back then. And dude, you're still a child. You're 16 years old. I know you must feel so mature and so much smarter than everyone else. I was 16 once. I know what the feeling is. But the reality is you're not. Your brain isn't even finished developing, and it won't be until you're 25. God, I just started this video, and I already feel like I'm going to have a stroke.
Dreamer Studios was someone I looked up to. I mean, who wouldn't? He seemed like this chill guy with all these creative ideas, and for a while, I thought I could trust him. But looking back now, I feel like I was just another pawn in his game. He was been upload great commentary video, like making arts, different rants, and other great content, but it turns out it was just another way to keep people guessing and hold some sort of fake mystique around him.
Another pawn in his game? To keep people guessing and hold some fake mystique about him? Girl, what are you talking about? He made rant videos about shit he didn't like. There's nothing to guess here about the type of person he is. And another pawn in his game? What game? A pawn? Who are you? If you felt like you were being used by Dreamer Studios, that is a fucking you problem, my guy. Holy shit. Why are you trying to paint him like some weird Disney villain who's got this evil master plan to manipulate people into doing his bidding? Again, you don't know him. Me, on the other hand, I do know him. I've been friends with him for almost a decade at this point, and let me tell you, there is absolutely nothing going on in his brain about 85% of the time. The most he thinks about are characters he's gay for, his husband, who he is also gay for, and most recently, cats, because he started the Warrior Cat series and his autism has taken over his brain. He's got the DuckTales theme on loop in his brain. He's not some evil fucking mastermind. He's just some fucking British dude who loves his husband and cats. It really does sound like you've hurt your own fucking feelings here, girl, and you need to get off the internet and go outside.
It's been 5 fucking years since I stopped associating with him, and honestly, I don't regret it one bit.
Hang on. 5 years since you stopped associating with him, but you found his channel when you were 12, and you're 16 now. So you were 12, and watched his video for, I assume, a few years before you decided to stop watching his videos to break away from his toxicity or whatever. But you stopped associating with his videos and channel 5 years ago? Am I high or is this kid talking out their ass? This math isn't mathing to me. Someone who's good at math come here and math for me. Also, sorry I'm stopping so much. I cannot help myself. This video has my flabbers fully gasted.
At first, I didn't believe the shit Brian Oxford, Pirate Fox Hunter, and Jenkins Robinson were saying about him. I thought they were just defending Bailey, and since I knew Bailey had her own messed up shit going on, harassing kids, lying to people, I figured they were just picking the wrong side. But as the drama dragged on and got worse and worse, I started seeing the cracks in Dreamer's facade. Turns out he wasn't this misunderstood artist fighting against some sort of injustice. It turns out he wasn't this misunderstood artist fighting against some sort of injustice. No, he was just a crazy, egotistical asshole who used his influence to manipulate people.
A misunderstood artist fighting against some sort of injustice. Girl, he made a call-out video because Bailey was being a fucking psycho on DeviantArt and Facebook, and continued calling her ass out because she kept being a fucking psycho, and even got her friends to spread bullshit misinformation and slander him because she was pissy she couldn't get away with telling kids to kill themselves anymore. And yeah, if we see someone acting like trash, we're going to point them out and tell them to stop acting like trash. Because we can't just let people who act like Bailey to continue acting like that without fucking consequences. Is it internet policey of us to make call-out videos? Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that it's not. But if you let people act like fools, they're going to continue acting like fucking fools and do worse than what they're already doing. It's best to make the community aware of these kinds of people so everyone can steer clear of them. And it's worked on Bailey. Do you know how many Discord servers she's been banned from because the owners were aware of her and the crazy shit she does? The answer is a lot. But aside from that, crazy egotistical asshole who uses his influence to manipulate people. Source? Some proof other than your skewed view of reality would be nice. Oh, but that's right. You don't have any proof that Dreamer is an egotistical asshole who manipulates people because it doesn't exist. You pulled that out of your ass and are presenting it as fact. Okay, this section I'm not going to play, I'm just going to summarize. Michelle goes on about Dreamer's fans, specifically Can of Soda and Purple Spy commentary, and talks about how they've been brainwashed by Dreamer and says something about them probably being threatened by underage, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean, and claims that they are blinded by their obsession with Dreamer Studios and that they'll do anything to defend him, no matter how fucked up it is. Which again, source, screenshots mayhaps. I would like something other than your yapping, please. Have they defended Dreamer in the past? Maybe. And if they did, that's because they felt like he deserved defending. Because they used their critical thinking skills, looked at everything that was presented, listened to everything that was said, and came to the conclusion, all by themselves, that Bailey was insane. You make it sound like our fans are mindless zombies who can't think for themselves. I've had fans tell me I'm being a dumb bitch before, and so has Dreamer. We encourage it, actually. If we're being fucking dickheads or being fucking stupid, they tell us. We might not always agree with their points or opinions, but they still do it. They're not stupid. Michelle just continues on about Purple Spy and Can. It's a lot of yapping that I don't care about.
Let's look at the facts. Dreamer stopped making videos 2 years ago because he got exposed by 4 different people. Not 1, not 2, 4. And these weren't just baseless accusations, they were backed up by actual evidence. But do his fans care? Nope. They're too busy sucking up to him and spreading his bullshit like it's gospel.
Wrong. These are the facts? No, they're not. You're just making shit up. Dreamer stopped making videos because he has real life shit to deal with, like his job. And he got bored of making videos. He didn't stop because Brian and his merry band of taint lickers made videos about him, because those videos were bullshit. And presented actual evidence where their videos were just them bitching and moaning about how Dreamer needs to back off and spouting actual nonsense. Pirate Fox Hunter specifically called and implied Dreamer was a child molester in one of his videos. Allow me to play those clips for you.
Nothing you do will stop me. You stored CP on your fucking computer. And although people tried their best to take this man down and give him the punishment that he deserves for what he's said and done to kids, after all, apparently people who make jokes and, God forbid, edgy opinions on the internet are far more dangerous than a spazzy child molester who had an opportunity to ruin girls' life.
And one of Bailey's former friends, Ultra Gauge Colin Magnus, aka Timothy Gamer, even stole audio from another YouTuber and clipped it together to make a whole ass video calling Dreamer Studios a child molester. I also have that video saved. I'm honestly not even convinced the audio in Pirate Fox Hunter's video is his and he stole it and clipped it together from another YouTuber, because he brings up so many random things like articles, someone named Mr. Funnin Review, and Treminin. I think that's what the video says. It's so hard to understand the audio. And says that Dreamer moved from the States, the US of A, to Vietnam to escape the police.
For Treminen's case, though, that doesn't seem to be the case at all. He's very much a meticulous and dangerous man. So thank you, Mr. Fun and Review, because without you, I wouldn't even known Treminen existed to begin with. And because he managed to move to an entirely different country, in this case Vietnam.
So tell me, Michelle, where are their facts? Where is their evidence? I know I have evidence of all the terrible shit they've done and all the shit Bailey's done. I have hundreds of screenshots and saved videos of her posts and comments showing what kind of person she is. And we've shown those things in his videos about her. Meanwhile, in their videos, they show nothing. They just yap, yap, yap away like the shit they're spewing out their mouths is gold. Show me their evidence. Show me their proof that they have, and maybe I'll listen to you and not treat you like you're fucking brain dead. God, what is it with these people and not showing anything? Why do they think their words are enough? It's not enough. Show me evidence of the shit you're trying to spread or shut the fuck up. God.
Sadly, 3 of people got factually suspended, sadly, by YouTube. And for what? To defend a guy who monetizes videos just to blow the money on alcohol and drugs? Yeah, that's right. He used his so-called passion for art to fucking steal money from companies and buy his poison of choice. What a goddamn scumbag.
Oh my god, they're fucking stupid. He used his so-called passion for art to steal money from companies to buy alcohol and drugs. First of all, he hasn't stolen anyone's money. He monetized his videos, and YouTube, the company, puts ads on his videos and gives him a cut of the profit they made, because that's just how monetization works. Anyone can do it as long as you meet their criteria to be able to monetize your channel. It's not fucking theft, it's a fucking job. Dreamer makes content, YouTube puts ads on the content to make their company money, and then they give Dreamer a bit of the money they made so he can make more content. It's not fucking rocket science. And here's another instance of you spewing shit from your mouth and not showing evidence to back up your claims. Show me where you learned that he was spending his money on drugs and alcohol. For the record, if he wants to drink, he can. He lives in the UK where their drinking laws are different. And he's an adult now anyways. It's not a fucking crime to buy alcohol. Stop acting like he's doing something illegal and horrible. By your logic, everyone who buys and consumes alcohol is a horrible scumbag. Now, Dreamer buying drugs? You're just fucking stupid for saying and believing that. And I know where you got that bullshit too. In one of Dreamer's videos, I don't remember which one, it's been so long and I don't feel like watching all of his videos just to find the specific clip, but he said that he needs money to help with medical bills and medication. So this person and Brian are actively twisting his words to make him seem like some drug-addicted alcoholic, which is so much fucking worse than Dreamer Studios using his money that he earned to buy prescribed medication from a doctor, and he doesn't need to disclose to you what kind of medication or what he's going to the doctor for because his medical history is none of your fucking business. God, you people are a whole new level of fucking stupid. Would you kindly do us all a favor and pull your head out of your ass? That would be awesome.
And then there's Purple Spy commentary. Oh my god, don't even get me started on him. He's just as bad, if not worse. This is someone who can't take criticism to save his life. He's always boiling in rage, ready to blow up at anyone who dares to call him out. He's not doing this because he cares about justice or the truth. He's doing it for attention, for clicks, for fucking clout.
The one boiling in rage, ready to jump on anyone who dares criticize them is not Purple Spy. It's fucking Bailey. You are describing Bailey. Purple Spy is one of the chillest people I've ever talked to. Stop with the bullshit. We can all see right through you. You're not slick. And yeah, everyone who posts a video is hoping for views and clicks, but their reasons behind it are very different. If I post a video calling out a child predator, yeah, I'm gonna hope that video gets viewed and shared around, but not because I want attention, but because I want people to know about the child predator. Purple Spy posts videos for very similar reasons, I imagine. They want people to know about Bailey and her friends so people know to steer clear of them because they are objectively bad people.
And honestly, the fact that he's teamed up with people like Con of Soda and UG just proves that they are all cut from the same shitty cloth. They're all disgraced human beings who have done nothing to take responsibility for the chaos they've caused.
Teamed up with me? Home Dog, I haven't teamed up with anyone. I talked to them, sure, commented on a couple videos, sure, but I haven't touched the Bailey situation in years, aside from some occasional private shit-talking I do when I remember something that pissed me off, but that's maybe once every couple of months, if that, because I have better things to do than entertain the insane ramblings of the Dumbass Brigade. The only reason I'm entertaining this video and your insane ramblings is because you decided you wanted to jump on the bandwagon and start some shit, and I'm petty. And I have nothing to apologize for. I helped make some videos calling out a shitty woman for doing shitty things, and if that got her panties in a bunch, that's not my problem. It's not my fault that she got her friends involved and now they can't keep their mouths shut. Maybe if any of them were decent people, they wouldn't have gotten videos made on them for being scum.
And yeah, I get it. The Bay Nightwolf drama is old news. Bailey Brait, or whatever the fuck she calls herself now, is still harassing kids, but at least she's been called out for it. Meanwhile, these assholes, Dreamer, UG, Can of Soda, Purple Spy, they're still out here pretending like they're the victims while ruining the art community for everyone else.
Wait. I know Bailey is still harassing kids, but at least she's been called out for it. Yeah! By us, you fucking numpty! So why do we need to be called out for calling out the person you know is still harassing children? What was the point of this fucking video? I'm screaming!
They don't care about moving on or making things better. All they care about is tearing other people down and setting their own goddamn rules, completely ignoring basic human decency and respect for others' rights. Oh my god.
Seriously, what is with this Dreamer, UG, Purple Spy, and Can shit? Dreamer and I haven't been involved since 2022. The only reason I'm getting involved now is because you opened your fucking mouth and started spouting shit. Wow, UG and Dreamer won't leave Bailey alone. Homegirl, we've left her alone. We've been doing our own thing for fucking years now.
But I think you are 101% stupid!
Also, none of us are pretending to be victims? The fuck? I can't say how the others feel, if they feel victimized or not, but I certainly don't. I don't feel like a victim because I can snap back at them. They don't scare me, they're just really fucking annoying. They pose zero threat to me or my internet presence. They're like fucking flies. They're really annoying and they're pests, but not threatening in the slightest. And ignoring basic human decency and respect for others' rights where? Give me a source!
At this point, I'm done. I'm fucking done with Dreamer Studios and everything he stands for. He's not some misunderstood genius. He's not a victim. He's a manipulative, self-serving piece of shit who used people like me to build his platform and then threw us away when we weren't useful anymore.
Okay, bye, I guess. What? Threw you away when you weren't useful anymore? What are you talking about? Who are you?
I guess it's time I finally talk about it. I don't even know where to start. I mean, this has been on my mind for so long, and yeah, it's not easy to say any of this. So, back when all this Dreamer Studios stuff was blowing up, I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was defending a friend.
You were never friends with Dreamer Studios! Just because you watched his videos and defended him does not make you friends! You were never friends! Stop saying you were friends! You were not! We don't even know who you are, bro! If you were ever friends with Seraph, I would know about you, cause he tells me everything! Who are you? Are you John? Are you Night Tender? I'm trying to think of all the people we've talked to about Bailey, and I just don't know who the fuck this person is. Who are you, stranger? Reveal your secrets to me!
Someone who, had a lot of people against him. I guess I didn't really see what was happening around me. I didn't see how much of a mess this was turning into. I mean, it felt like everyone who was telling me to stop supporting him was just wrong. Like, I thought they didn't understand him like I did.
Who are you?
Who are you? I am. Who are you? I am. Who are you?
I don't think I can express this enough, but Dreamer and I have no idea who the fuck this is. We've tried going through old DMs, old comments, people in the old and new Discord server, and we have no idea who this could be if we did talk to them at any point in time. Who are you, Michelle?
Yeah, I was the one who didn't get it. One of my closest friends, someone I really, really cared about, kept warning me. She tried so hard to get me to wake up, to see what was happening, but I didn't listen. I was so caught up in defending Dreamer and all the drama surrounding him. I shut her out. She'd tell me like, hey, Michelle, this guy isn't who you think he is. He's toxic. He's dragging you into something you don't need to be a part of. But I don't know. I guess I was just stubborn. Or maybe I just didn't want to believe it. I thought I was being loyal, but no, I was just being blind. And then she just stopped being my friend. She told me I can't do this anymore, and she left. And that hurt, like really, really hurt. I mean, I lost her, and not just her, I lost other friends too. They saw what was happening and they couldn't stay by my side while I was still siding with Dreamer.
Bro, literally, you defending Dreamer to a point where you lost all your friends is your own fucking fault. Dreamer never asked you, or anyone for that matter, to defend him. You chose to do that. You made the choice to shut your friends out and go on a white knight campaign for someone you don't even know, because you got it in your head that you were best buddies with him because you liked his content. Don't sit here and blame him for your own dipshit actions. He did not make you do anything. That was your decision. If you actually even did any of what you're claiming, we still don't know who you are. I've asked Dreamer, and he has no fucking clue who you could be. We don't know you, man.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
I am seriously starting to believe that this is just one of Brian's friends pretending to have known Dreamer and was friends with him so they could lie and have this person who was on the inside expose Dreamer and me for being bad people or some shit. Because I have no other explanation other than this kid is actually delusional. You were not friends with Dreamer! Stop saying that! I'm going to be skipping a bit because they just go on another rant about how they lost all their friends and how it was heartbreaking and how it's all Dreamer Studios' fault and how they stayed loyal to Dreamer because that's what friends do, and how as time went on they started to see things more clearly, just saying things that they've already said basically. Which again, who are you? And stop blaming Dreamer for your own fuck-ups. You're talking like he had you shackled up in his basement and forced you to defend him on YouTube until he got bored. Like, dude, no one made you do anything. You talk about taking accountability for your actions in this video, and what about your accountability? Where is your accountability for being so fucking blinded by your love of a YouTuber's content that you gaslit yourself into believing you were fucking friends with a YouTuber you've probably only spoken to once or twice and defended him so aggressively that you lost all your friends? You won't take accountability for you doing those things to yourself because it's easier to blame it all on Dreamer Studios, isn't it? It's easier to blame it on him than acknowledge that you were the one at fault because you were the one who chose to do these things that cost you your friendships. And look, I'm sorry you lost your friends. That sucks. I've lost a lot of friends over the years for dumb, petty shit too, but you cannot sit here and blame someone else for your own wrongdoings. You're 16 now. You'll be an adult soon. It's time for you to pull your head out of your ass. Your lost friendships are no one's fault but your own.
As time went on, I started to see things more clearly, like the lies, the manipulation, the way Dreamer would twist things to make it seem like he was the victim. It wasn't just him, though. His fans, some of them are just as bad. They troll people, harass them, and, even try to dox people just because they didn't agree with him.
Who tried to dox people? What? Where is your proof of Dreamer's fans trying to dox people? Show me your evidence or shut up. Also, again, with the twisting the narrative to make himself seem like a victim. Literally where? Show me! I'm going to be skipping a bit. It's just more of her talking about how she lost her friends and she doesn't know why she defended someone who didn't deserve it. She repeats herself a lot. It's a bit ridiculous.
To anyone out there who's still stuck in this mess, I get it. I really do. It's hard to walk away from someone you think is your friend, but just please take a step back. Look at what's happening. Look at the bigger picture, because I wasted so much time, so much energy, so much of myself on someone who didn't deserve it. And I don't want that to happen to anyone else.
He was never your friend! Okay, this is for all of the fans of Dreamer Studios, or me. We are not your friends. You do not know us. We do not know you. We make videos and art on the internet, and you enjoy it. And we appreciate you for liking our content and giving us a platform, but just because we respond positively to your positive feedback does not make us friends. We are acquaintances at best. Unless we have established a friendship. Unless we have both agreed, yeah, we are friends. We are not friends. I'm really sorry that this girl thought she was Dreamer's friend, and now she feels a deep sense of betrayal from him. But just because you believe you are friends with someone does not make it true. You both have to acknowledge that you are friends in order for there to be an established friendship. And Dreamer does not know who you are. And his memory may be terrible at times, but he still remembers his friends he's had over the years. And you were never one of them.
That said, I'm starting to see why Pirate Box Hunter and Brian Oxford have been so persistent in trying to end this drama once and for all. I don't know if I'll fully trust them either, but at least they're trying to do something. At least they're addressing the bullshit instead of hiding behind their fans like cowards. And if they can actually pull this off, if they can end this nightmare and expose these trolls for who they really are, I might just stick around to see it happen. To all of you out there who are still defending Dreamer Studios, Purple Spy, Can Up Soda, or any of these toxic commentators, wake the fuck up. These people aren't heroes. They're not victims. They're just assholes doing whatever they can to keep themselves relevant, no matter who they hurt in the process. It's time to move on, grow the fuck up, and do something worthwhile with your lives.
Brian and Pirate Fox trying to do something? Yeah, stir the pot, maybe. The only thing they've managed to accomplish during this whole fiasco is make themselves look like fools. They have no valid arguments, no valid points, and 95% of the time, they don't even make sense. They don't actually grasp what's going on and why it's going on. And if anything, they are the ones dragging this out and making it worse. The Bailey situation would have ended in 2022 had they not got involved and made videos filled with nonsensical arguments and false accusations. They say they're not friends with Bailey and don't care about her anymore, but if that were true, they wouldn't make videos defending her and trying to take down her detractors. If they're so fed up with this and want it to stop, they should turn their computers off and go read a fucking book or something. No one is making them be involved. They're choosing to be involved. And now you're here, once again making the situation worse by making a nonsensical video trying to claim Dreamer and I are still involved in this drama when we haven't been involved in years. Yes, Purple Spy and Can are still talking about Bailey, but we have no control over their actions. They are their own people who can make their own decisions. Stop acting like just because other people are talking about Bailey, that means we are actively involved in talking about her too. You sound stupid. Also, who the hell is hiding behind their fans? I'm not. Dreamer's not. Purple Spy isn't. Are you saying just because people agree with us about Bailey and her friends that we're hiding behind our fans? Were you dropped on your head as a child? Just because other people voice their opinions and feelings doesn't mean we're hiding behind our fans. It just means other people have opinions. To those of you still supporting these people, wake the fuck up. They're just doing this for attention. Girl, do you really think if we wanted attention from this situation, we would stop making videos? If I was really milking Bailey for content, I would post a new video every time she did something stupid. I would never run out of content. I would be talking about her for the rest of my life because she doesn't learn. In all my years of knowing about her, she has not changed. She has not fixed her attitude, and she's still a ranted piece of shit person. That goes for Jenkins, Brian, and Hunter too. Okay, there's nothing else to this video really, so we're going to end this here. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. I'm just really confused as to who this girl even is. Yes, I was very harsh in this video, but you cannot make a video and make accusations and spread false information like Dreamer buying drugs with his money and expect me, his best friend, to keep my fucking mouth shut. 16 or not, you are capable of using some critical thinking skills, so you wake up and knock this shit off. Go seek therapy, because if you seriously believed that a YouTuber was your friend, one you've most likely never spoken to once in your life, and you let this obsession with him destroy your other friendships, then you need medical help. If you want me to be involved in this shit again, I'll gladly read off every single screenshot I have saved and go over every fucking video I have saved. Do not test me. I have enough screenshots and saved videos to make hours worth of content. If you want to watch the original video, I'll link it in the description. I would say don't go leave comments, but you can't, even if you wanted to. She has comments turned off. Quick editing UG here to clarify some things. I was so off my rockers during scripting and recording that I didn't explain myself the best. So the Bailey situation would have ended in 2022 because that's when Dreamer Studios and I just started ignoring Bailey, Brian, Hunter, and whoever else she got to defend her because we were tired of having the same argument over and over and over again because no matter how many times you explained basic things to these people, it just goes over their fucking heads and they repeat their same argument, which boils down to, you need to stop because reasons. Now, the Bailey drama did start back up again about a year or two later because Purple Spy started making commentary videos about Bailey. But that would have just stayed contained to Bailey and Purple Spy had Brian and Hunter stayed out of it. Those two actively make this situation worse by opening their mouths, because all they are doing is adding to the fire. They do nothing to extinguish it. They just add more and more bullshit arguments and bullshit points, which is why this situation seems like it's getting out of hand, because they're the ones making it worse. And just because someone else starts talking about Bailey and why she's being a bad person does not mean Dreamer and I are at fault. We are not the ones continuing the drama. Purple Spy and whoever else are the ones who decided to talk about Bailey again. And there's nothing wrong with that. They are allowed to voice their thoughts and voice their opinions. They are allowed to rant about this and how insane she is. That is their God-given right as American citizens and as people. And yes, Brian and the others are also allowed to voice their opinions and thoughts on the situation, but they can't sit here and complain about it going too far and needing to stop when they actively contribute to the fucking drama. If they want this to die down, they need to stop talking about it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going back to working on my own shit. Ha! Update, she deleted the video. That's not gonna stop me from making my video. You wanted to fuck around and find out, so now you're finding out. Check out a re-upload of her video in the description. Don't play stupid games if you don't want stupid prizes, you fucking loonies.